सत्य ऐसी फिल्म है जो आपके घर में घुस
यार हम कर क्या रहे हैं वो कभी हुआ
Ramu have done single-handedly. They changed the course of the filmmaking.
And probably more for a cinema than most people.
Than most.
I have already analyzed the beginning of RGV's career in Hindi cinema, and yet I was disappointed.
एक गांड पे रैप्टा मारा ना सड़क पे हकता फिरेगा.
In this video, I will look at how a man who had no film connections, a small budget, shook hands with a struggling actor and writer to make a film that was not only a massive success but also changed Indian cinema forever and was the launching pad for huge household names like Manoj Bajpayee, Shefali Shah, Saurabh Shukla, Manoj Pava and more. It's shocking to see a director make a film so good only for him to now be making what I like to call Gooniverse cinema.
It is.
In my previous video where I analyzed Shiva, I had said that the film felt pretty ordinary and not groundbreaking or experimental. I think ऐसा बहुत सारे बड़े डायरेक्टर्स और आर्टिस्ट के साथ होता है जिनका कोई भी एक या कुछ सिलेक्टेड वर्क बहुत ज़्यादा पॉपुलर हो जाता है एंड पीपल स्टार्ट थिंकिंग दैट दे आर शिटिंग गोल्ड.
अनपढ़ है क्या? पागल है? कैसी बातें कर रहा भाई?
और उनका एक अंडररेटेड या ऑर्डिनरी या एवरेज सा वर्क भी कुछ ज़्यादा ही हिट हो जाता है. सत्या एक्चुअली इज़ अ रेवोल्यूशनरी फिल्म दो एंड आई कैन से विद सर्टेनिटी दैट मैंने आज तक ऐसी कुछ ही फिल्में देखी हैं जिसको देखने के बाद इतना रॉ या इमोशनल सा एक्सपीरियंस या फील आता है. स्पेशली इसकी एंडिंग जिसके कारण ये फिल्म मेरे लिए 7 आउट ऑफ 10 से लाइक 9 आउट ऑफ 10 चली गई थी. ये वन ऑफ दोज मूवीज़ है जिसको देखने के बाद आप अपनी रियल लाइफ में भी इनके जैसे कैरेक्टर्स से मिलने लगते हो. लाइक अचानक ही आपको लोग दिखने लग जाते हैं, कोई भीखू मात्रे जैसा या फिर कोई कल्लू मामा जैसा. इट्स नॉट जस्ट अबाउट अ प्लॉट और स्टोरी बीट बाय बीट, but subtly in a very natural way and in an engaging manner, the film projects its ideology and psychology, philosophy, also the character's psyche, and you get imprinted by those things completely. मैंने ऐसी फिल्में कुछ ही देखी हैं जैसे कि वुल्फ ऑफ वॉल स्ट्रीट या फिर फाइट क्लब. यू नो दैट रॉ एक्सपीरियंस यू हैव आफ्टर वॉचिंग देम एंड एवरीथिंग क्लिक्स. शुरू से शुरू करते हैं. सत्या वॉज मेड इन अ वेरी डिफरेंट टाइम. इन लेट 1990s, rom-coms and family movies were a hit. The top 3 movies of the year were कुछ कुछ होता है, सोल्जर और प्यार तो होना ही था. इस लिस्ट की फिल्मों में एक चीज़ कॉमन है और वो है कि इंडियन ऑडियंसेस को उस समय नोबल हीरोज़ बहुत पसंद थे जो क्लियरली ब्लैक एंड वाइट में अंतर कर सकते थे. उस समय सत्या वॉज लाइक मेकिंग अ चॉकलेटी बॉय टाइप फिल्म टुडे. बट डिस्पाइट दोज ऑड्स, अनुराग कश्यप और सौरभ शुक्ला ने एक ऐसी मूवी बनाई जिसमें गैंगस्टर्स को विलन नहीं बल्कि ह्यूमनाइज 3 डिमेंशनल कैरेक्टर्स से को दिखाया. गैंगस्टर्स कोई विलन नहीं या कोई बहुत ही फार अवे इविल फोर्स नहीं है जो जस्ट बियॉन्ड गुड एंड इविल से परे हैं.
so much in your society that आपको ये नहीं पता कि मेरे बगल में जो आदमी बैठा हुआ है वो एक्चुअली उस दुनिया का आदमी है. आपको उसकी दुनिया में जाने की जरूरत नहीं है क्योंकि उसकी दुनिया और आपकी दुनिया एक ही दुनिया है. So we decided that we will create a film which is day to day, and that is what is special. That was special about it.
I think to that end, the movie kind of fails. In Satya, the only gangsters that are humanized are low-level thugs like Bhiku, Satya, and their gang. And sure, they are very three-dimensional and layered, but in most of their actions, except for Satya, none of these people look like or act like your average person. It's not like Bhiku is some mild-mannered, polite guy in the crowd. Even when he isn't actively doing illegal things, he acts around in a delinquent manner. These people don't look like or live like normal people or have normal education or upbringing. Not in the way Saurabh Shukla says it, which gives me an impression of a gangster who at the face of it kind of acts like a middle class man. You know, someone like Walter White or Bablu from Mirzapur. These people on the face of it live very normal lives. You can cross paths with them and you would never know that these people are mass murderers. Also, the first half of the film kind of feels insincere. I don't know why, maybe it takes its time to set up, but a lot of it felt like how South Delhi aspiring filmmakers think the underworld would be. Like some of the dialogue and interactions come off as a little bit inauthentic. It's a very small issue, and honestly, things get better even in the first half. And I'll get it to that because I know people have their pitchforks ready, and Satya and his gang are ready to get me. Except they fucking die. Spoiler alert. सबसे पहले तो इस फिल्म की कास्ट लिटरली अवेंजर्स लेवल की है. रामू हैड अ गॉन्टलेट ऑफ एक्टर्स ऑन हिज नकल्स. मतलब ऑल द रोल्स फ्रॉम द स्मॉलेस्ट टू द बिगेस्ट आर सो वेल कास्ट. They feel natural, even though the dialogues in the first half were kind of inauthentic. I think the actors do a great job in making these characters feel real, especially Manoj Bajpayee. Like his laugh, his mannerisms, he feels like he's a fucked up delinquent guy, and I completely buy it. His portrayal is also so charming. Like when, even if you don't like the guy, even though he is likable, or don't agree with him, you will still like the character and be charmed by him. If you saw my previous video, which you should by the way if you haven't, but I like the chemistry in Ramu's films. Satya does it even better, I feel. Like it showcased such a healthy, albeit in a fucked up exterior, male bond I rarely see, and it felt real and charming. They cried for each other and probably explored each other's bodies.
What did he say?
No, but seriously, the first half of this film is just pure fun, and unlike Shiva, second half is equally good, and the film shifts tones like I shift gears on a remote control car. No wait, it's really charming how a lot of these scenes are shot on a low budget, either guerrilla style or with jugaad, and it shows too. But it perfectly fits with the narrative and tone of the film of being gritty and wholesome and kind of nostalgic. Especially now in retrospect, it feels even better. And the setting of Mumbai is so brilliantly portrayed. Satya's character is also unique in that he's just some guy doing what he feels is right. And that gets him far. मुझे पता है ये कंपैरिजन थोड़ा वियर्ड लगेगा, बट इस फिल्म को मैं थोड़ा कंपेयर कर सकता हूँ शॉशैंक रिडेम्पशन से. इन दोनों ही मूवीज़ में एक नोबल या आई गेस इनडिफरेंट सा कैरेक्टर एक डार्क वर्ल्ड को एंटर करता है, जिसमें उनके बॉयफ्रेंड्स उनकी हेल्प करते हैं इसको नेविगेट करने में. एंड इन द एंड द न्यू कमर यूजिंग हिज विट्स एंड इंटुइशन सब लोगों से आगे बढ़ जाता है. ऑल्सो शेफाली शाह एंड उर्मिला मांडोडकर आर अंडररेटेड इन दिस मूवी. इस मूवी को सबसे ज़्यादा ग्राउंडेड तो इनके कैरेक्टर्स के कारण ही लगा है. Urmila's character and her innocent good heart, and Shefali Shah's character who has just completely bought into this lifestyle and does not care and will slap the shit out of her husband or chew him out. It's so fun to watch. Not to be the woke friend, but I think ये movie surprisingly well age करी है और काफ़ी woke थी. इन दोनों ही मूवीज़ में स्ट्रॉन्ग फीमेल कैरेक्टर्स हैं जिनकी कुछ खुद भी लाइफ में कुछ एस्पिरेशंस हैं जो अपने मेल पार्टनर्स को इन लाइन रख सकती है और सिर्फ उनसे ऑब्सेस्ड नहीं है. They can reject their love too, like Urmila does in the end. Yes, the slap scene is there, and I'm not saying like this is some modern feminist classic or something or some cult, unrecognized feminist piece of media. It's not, but it's way better than Red Pill guys, Kabir Singh or Animal, if you know what I mean. Also, the end, like what an ending, man. I feel like the death of the main guy was so important. It gave gravity and meaning to the film. It also just hits so hard how Satya dies, like a nobody. Just shot in the back, not some heroic death of taking revenge or, saving his lover. He's just a fucking desperate man when he dies. That's the video, guys. Remember to subscribe. And also, in the next video, I'm covering Sarkar.